Almost every religion in the world recognizes fasting. Some practice it to draw closer to God, atone for sins, or seek blessings. But in Buddhism, fasting is not about pleasing anyone out there. We do not fast to earn points for heaven. You might be surprised, but for Buddhists, fasting is a kind of spiritual luxury. When others see hunger as suffering, we see it as freedom. Today, we will explore the unique perspective behind Buddhist fasting, known as Uposatha. Why do Bhantes practice it throughout their lives? And what does an empty stomach have to do with the energy of the universe and the transformation of your destiny? Let's explore it in Dharma Friday. The problem facing humanity in 2026 is not the lack of food, but the inability to stop. We have become slaves to our own tongues, desires, and impulses. Every time a craving appears, we immediately satisfy it. This is what makes our minds dull and heavy. This is where Uposatha comes in. Uposatha is not merely about enduring hunger. It is a day when we stop being robots. If you cannot control what enters your mouth, how can you control your future? Uposatha is one of the purest exercises of willpower. For friends who are not Buddhists, let's look at how it works. Uposatha is observed according to the lunar calendar, usually during the full moon, the new moon, and the 2 phases in between. Why? Because energetically, the moon's position affects the fluids in the body and the stability of human emotions. On these high energy days, we choose to cleanse ourselves instead. The rules are simple, yet profound. Lay practitioners observe the 8 precepts, Attasila. One of them is Vikala Bhojana, stopping food consumption after noon, 12 p.m. until dawn the next day, around 5 to 6 a.m. During this time, we only drink water or clear liquids. No dinner, no snacks while watching Netflix. So, what do we do instead? We use the time that is usually spent eating and cooking for meditation, studying the Dharma, and self-reflection. In other words, we replace physical nourishment with mental nourishment. You might ask, isn't it sad that Bhantes never eat dinner for the rest of their lives? But consider this, they do it in pursuit of mental clarity. When the stomach remains empty after midday, the body is no longer busy processing heavy food. Energy is redirected to the brain and to awareness. This is why the deepest meditation often occurs at night when the stomach is empty. For them, the sweetness of silence and the clarity of the mind are far more delicious than any steak or luxurious meal. It is a conscious choice to exchange temporary pleasure for lasting peace. karma. In Buddhism, karma is intention, cetana. When you consciously say no to the desire to eat, you are cutting the chain of attachment. You are planting the karmic seed of letting go. The energy of Uposatha helps align us with the rhythm of nature. By fasting on certain days, we reduce emotional turbulence and elevate our level of awareness. This is not about hunger. It is about self-sovereignty. A person who can master their stomach is someone who is difficult to break even in the storms of life. In the end, Buddhist fasting is an invitation to return home to ourselves. It reminds us that true happiness does not come from what we consume, but from what we are able to release. Whatever your religion may be, try just one day of not obeying every craving of your stomach. Feel the lightness of the body, the sharpness of the mind, and the peacefulness of emptiness. Because ultimately, you are not merely flesh that needs to be fed. You are a luminous awareness learning how to shine again. If this video is helpful, share it with a friend who is learning self-discipline. Click subscribe for the next Dharma Friday.